5 companies today, all significance 4 or 5. Big M&A day across the board. Let's go.
Yeah, every single one of these had a major deal or strategic pivot. Quick rundown.
Starting with 8095. The Ikeda Busan consolidation is now fully baked in. HBC and food sales up 42%, but PMI costs dragged segment operating profit down 34%.
The real story is the chemical segment, though. Operating profit up 218% on Gen AI demand and package substrate investment. New customers in China. That's the compounding engine here.
They also shifted debt long-term and cleaned up some retroactive acquisition accounting. Solid execution, but pharma CDMO is sluggish. Typical multi-segment conglomerate. Something's always soft.
5250. The GMO Internet tender offer closed in December. They now hold 63%, and it's the parent company. That's the big event.
And they immediately restructured into 3 divisions and launched an AI business segment. Already shipping products, GMO AI RAG, and an AI scoring solution. CEO is personally running the AI division.
Revenue up 9%, but operating profit down 8% on investment costs. Classic pivot phase math. They moved HQ to Shibuya to sit next to GMO. The integration is real, not just paperwork.
2809. Kewpie closed the Alhada acquisition, wholly owned subsidiary consolidating their fruit solution segment. That's a meaningful market share play.
Domestic profit was strong. Consumer segment up 46%, industrial up 55%, from price revisions sticking and high-value product mix. But Americas dipped on prior year export demand reversal and new factory depreciation.
They also did a big debt reshuffle, raised $15 billion in long-term loans and issued $10 billion in bonds while nearly wiping out short-term debt, funding the China factory build-out. Egg supply stabilized post-bird flu, which helps.
3994. Money Forward absorbed Sony Biz Network's cloud attendance business via corporate split in February. That plus Outlook Consulting tender offer, they're on an acquisition tier.
Goodwill nearly doubled to $12.6 billion. Long-term debt up $7 billion to fund it. But the strategic narrative shifted. Compliance demand has peaked. Now they're pitching an autonomous back office powered by AI. New AI tax return product. AI agents rolling out.
One thing to watch. A 29 million yen provision for unlawful access response losses. Cybersecurity incident, financial impact unclear. Also, Value Act showed up with a 14% stake. That's an activist signal.
3454. This one's interesting. They completely exited their Terradrone stake, booked a big profit, and net income jumped to $2.4 billion from $223 million a year ago.
Goodwill surged 79%, so they recycled that capital into a new acquisition. Investment banking shifted from cautious to active real estate trading. Facility operations turned profitable after last year's impairment.
But the shareholder moves are wild. Goldman Sachs took 10%. Gordian Capital Singapore, another 10% right after period end. Founder still controls 52%, but with 2 global institutions showing up simultaneously, something's brewing.
And they explicitly flagged BOJ rate hikes as a risk to their borrowing costs. Smart to call it out early.
Clear pattern today. Every company did a major deal and is now integrating. Watch Money Forward's cyber provision and whether Value Act pushes for changes.
And Tugasa Systems, with 2 new 10% institutional holders. That's the one I'd watch for a strategic announcement next.